I remember as a kid the thrill of seeing, reading, and touching actual letters sent to our home in Marinette all the way from Japan, 6,000 miles. They were letters from my sister's pen pal. Even in this digital age of emails and social media, old-fashioned letter writing that forges friendships between complete strangers is still a thing. Amanda Becker shares the story of a pen pal friendship that spans more than 4 decades.
I got a box in my cupboard.
A box filled with 44 years of letters and friendship.
It's unbelievable.
It is pretty
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Something special.
And I think we can't believe they were this old either.
Cindy Vandermeer and Cornelia Rugathoff started writing letters to each other in 3rd grade. Cindy's 3rd grade class here in Wisconsin sent letters to Cornelia's 3rd grade class just outside of Frankfurt, Germany. What do you look like? I have red-brown hair, and I am a little cubby, too. That was supposed to say chubby. That's the first letter ever sent between Cindy and Cornelia, 2 3rd grade students who knew nothing about one another.
And I choose the one with a picture, and that was the right thing
I
to
guess
do.
I was the only one that sent a picture.
At 8 years old, they couldn't have known the friendship it would start.
Here it was relatively common to exchange, but I don't know if anyone ever followed through, or they might have done 1 or 2 letters, back when they were a child, and we just got lucky.
Cornelia replied to that letter in her native language, German.
We had an aunt, and then she had a good friend that spoke German fluently, so she would translate them for us.
For me, it was something very special to have a pen pal in the United States.
Year after year, their friendship grew. Letters became more frequent.
Every birthday card and
birthday card. Yeah,
Christmas cards.
Whenever I got your letter, I was always so excited.
Yeah.
And after years of sending them back and forth, their parents arranged for the two to meet.
Once we met in person, then we really, we became even better friends at that point.
In 8th grade, Cornelia made the trip to the U.S. to visit her uncle in Fond du Lac. At 13, it was a crazy concept to explain to people how the two met.
I think people just are shocked.
Over the years, the stamps were traded in for a keyboard. Email made it easier to keep in touch, but when life got busy, the letters slowed down. Still, the two never lost touch.
But I remember when you did get married and when Alicia was born, Lara.
Yeah, I remember your invitation for the wedding.
They don't really know what's kept them writing to each other all these years. It's like an old friendship that needs no explanation.
You're probably one of my longest friendships that I think back to.
We were able to catch up with them during Cornelia's recent visit to Oconomowoc. Both of their families together once again.
It's not so often anymore, but I think we are still keep in touch, and that's the most reason. So
yeah. But when we do get together,
right.
It's like it's only been a year or 2, right? Not 10 years.
A lot has changed in 40 years. Their spelling, their penmanship, and they both have families of their own. But they still send those letters and cards on special occasions.
Old friends, I guess?
Yeah. It always feels like I'm coming home when I stay here, so it's great. I'm very,
During this